Hi there, and welcome to my next video on my YouTube channel, Unapologetic with Lorelei. And welcome to this beautiful day again in a beautiful piece of the forest. And yes, as you can see, on the leaves on the ground, it's forest, and but it's a lovely time of the year, and it brings back memories sometimes. And I have great memories in many autumns in my life, and yet again, they can also be a little bit nostalgic because things happen sometimes that were not so nice. But mostly, what I wanted to talk with you about today was the kind of wake up calls you get in your life that makes you make certain decisions that really have an impact on your life at the moment, but also later in life. And that's what I wanted to talk with you about. And maybe you've had a few wake up calls yourself. And well, perhaps you can resonate with one of mine, but I'm sure you have your own as well. And but anyhow, today I will share a few of them with you. Two of very wake-up calls that had a great impact on my life. And tomorrow I will bring you another video, and that's about another wake-up call. So I hope I will hope to see you now, and hope you stay watching and listening, and hopefully even responding, and maybe tomorrow as well. So before that, I'm going to flip the screen and talk with you from the forest and showing you the surroundings of where I am at this moment, whilst talk with you about those wake up calls. So I'll be seeing you on the other side of the screen. Right, so here I am on the other side of the screen as I promised, and I can show you around a little bit of where I am. And you can see it's autumn in this forest here, and it's beautiful, it's calming, and I like it when the sun shines on those leaves. I think it's a beautiful sight. And so that comes to my topic of having a wake up call. I don't want to intend to go over all the detailed drama that can cause a wake up call necessary, but of course, there are a few things that are happening what makes you need to have a wake up call so you can make one decision one way or another. And the first one that I wanted to talk with you about was, is rather, I was 18 years of age and still living at home with my mother and a stepfather. And well, to say it mildly, life was very stressful with a narcissistic stepfather, and every day was extremely tense. And I knew already from a young age I had to leave, and that's what I had to do. But my mother, um, she sensed it that I wanted to go away already at 16 or 17, which is of course very young. And she said, "No, no. If I know you're leaving for him, I will tell him to go and leave ours, leave our home, and he has to go and live somewhere else, and the relationship will have to end." But saying that, while she's saying that, I was thinking like, but this is not really what I want. If they want to break up their relationship, it's because of things what happens between them. I do not wish to be the cause of that. I don't want to have any part of it, and because what would happen if he does leave the house, and I still want to leave the house, and then my mother would be alone, and that would be another little drama, I presume. So no, I stood I stood by my point that I wanted to leave the house, but internally I just made the decision for myself. I had to leave, and but I had to do it um, in a in a manner rather that it was acceptable. It looked like a normal flow that it wasn't a decision that I made, and but it was a certain way. It was really a wake up call of how I wanted to leave. When my mother said, "Then he will have to go," then it was a wake up call for me to say, "Oh, hold on, this is getting out of, and this is heading a direction I really do not wish to be. So I will have to do it in another way." So that was a wake up call for one. I knew I had to leave home because it was yes, it was a very bad situation rather, and they both rest in peace now. But you're still stuck with the memories in that respect. And I said, well, to myself, this is the only way I can grow up and become myself as a young adult, as a young adult, because 18 is still very young in my eyes, and so it was. So I made a decision, and by the time I was 18, I did leave. I definitely left, and And that was a perfect thing to do. It was 18. It was I gave all the right reasons why I left the house, and that's the thing that you can do at that time. But the real also the lesson for this is that you have to do things and take actions on a manner that suits you, and you can deal with it, because that's very important. You have to be able to deal with your decisions. And not only that, you have to also live with the consequences of that, which you cannot always oversee straight away, and not from at such a young age. And so that was really a wake up call for me. It was triggered by my sister, who was 4 years older than me, and she left also early the house, but she had a boyfriend, and she got married and lived with him. And I saw how she was liberating herself, and I think that that really triggered me as well. That what she did, I don't need a boyfriend for that, but I have to leave myself. And there was a few little aftershocks from that decision as well, that triggered even more things about how I would go about it in my own relationship, what I would never accept in any relationship that I would go into. uh, Sorry for interrupting myself here, but I hope you can enjoy the leaves and the trees here and the sun that's shining so beautiful on them. It's such a peaceful feeling. It's but so natural. It's so open. It opens your heart. I hope you can some of the vibe. You can catch it. What I'm showing you here. But that also brings me to my second kind of wake up call. Is that it was at the end of a relationship I was in for about 12 years. And it was a great period of my life, great time, adventurous. We did so many things. And but yet again, there was little to no growth in our relationship. And on the contrary, I saw not so nice things appearing in the relationship, cracks in the relationship, as I can call it. But it took a turn that I said, well, this is not going to be good. This is not going to be healthy, not for me. The partner I was with, he will thrive. He wouldn't mind. He doesn't care, and he was going full speed ahead in everything he wanted, and persevering, and well, almost forcing it upon somebody else and also upon me. And I felt more and more and more squeezed by that, and I felt very unhappy because of it. I really loved the guy. I just a great guy, but that part said to me, now something inside of me said, hang on here. And it was an incident that happened. I was totally exhausted, absolutely exhausted. And I passed out from exhaustion. And at that time, the brother of my partner would come for a visit from England, and I'm living in the Netherlands at that time. And he was angry with me for passing out, and that was really a wake up call for me. I said, okay, now this is not called love anymore. This is not called love, support, taking good care of each other and supporting each other. That kind of behavior was a real wake up call for me. And I realized that a lot was missing, and the real love, the empathy, the connection, it was getting less and less, and I didn't see no happy future in that. And ending it felt, well, not like a failure, but it was very hard, because 12 years of really great times that just went slowly but surely less and less. It's a hard thing. It was a sad thing, really. And but it was also another wake up call, if you want to call it like that. And it was a reminder that staying where you are is something that doesn't really nourish your heart, your soul, your life. It fills your life with feeling loved, and feeling the care that somebody does care about you. I mean, what else are you together for? Then it's a slow kind of suffering, and there comes a time that you have to make that decision. Um, it's just I have to end it. It's not going to be healthy for me in the long run. It's not even healthy for me now at this moment. So that's it. And these are some severe wake up calls that you have to make that decision, even if you do not know what the consequences exactly will be, apart from the fact that you won't be seeing each other anymore. But further than that, it's a hard thing to do. So both of the wake-up calls, as I had them, although painful as they were, they did teach me the same lesson. I found out later when I really reflected on them. Even in this part of my life now, in this stage of my life, you reflect on things, and I say yes. I learned that sometimes leaving is the bravest, most loving choice you can make for yourself, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? You have to do that for yourself, because if nobody else does it for you and give you the love you deserve, then you have to make that decision for yourself. But as I said, there is another wake up call, a very severe wake up call, coming tomorrow in another video. And because these moments that I just told you about today, um, they shaped a part of me who I became. But the next one tomorrow is the really one that actually was even bigger, and that changed completely everything really. And I'll be sharing that in my next video. And I don't know if you have been able to resonate with any of what I've been saying today, and maybe it triggers you on to something as well, or to reflect, or to review your situation at the moment. And whatever you are doing, I still hope you have a great day, and you can enjoy the day, maybe perhaps in nature as I do here now, or maybe you're totally somewhere else. But wherever you are, I hope you take care of yourself. Really, really good take care of yourself. And I'll be seeing you in my next video. Maybe a little hint, if you want to subscribe or go to my playlist, then you'll be sure that you won't be missing any of it, what I'll be sharing with you tomorrow. So have a great day, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye.